Hey ladies, it's Burley Jackson here, author of The Modern Princess, a 21st Century Guide to Fairy Tale Relationships. And I want to make a quick video blog because I have a confession to make. Over the last year and a half, I've been writing this book, going through this journey of self-awareness and self-examination on past relationships, mainly so I can give the information to you straight from the horse's mouth, a real perspective, a very organic perspective about dating from myself and my experiences. And through this process, I came to realize something. Through this process, I've watched a ton of reality TV. That's right, sometimes I'd be editing the book or just going through some information and I'd be flipping through and I'd get stuck on these shows. I mean, this is what drama is made of. There's a show in particular I just saw yesterday, Love and Hip Hop New York. Now, this show, if you've never seen it, trust me, you got to check it out just for the giggles of it. These couples have so many different issues going on. I wrote their names down. You got Rich Dollars and his love triangle with Erica and her lover, Sin. You've got Peter Guns and his 13-year relationship with Tara. And then he turns around and marries his artist, Amina. And then last but not least, you have Joe Buttons, who's just going through these crazy situations with this young lady named Tahari. And this stuff is so crazy. But last night, something jumped out at me. The relationship between Peter Guns, his artist, and his 13-year relationship with his girlfriend. Now, Tara is the girl who's been with Peter for 13 years. I mean, I watched her. She was poised. She was calm. She was very precise in her words. But I saw a ton of pain. And what it made me think about is some ladies that I wrote about in the book, The Modern Princess, and how it relates to you. Because there are a few of you ladies that are watching this who's been through what Tara's been through. And there are three things that I think that Tara did wrong. And if you share these with the other ladies around you, I think it's going to make your dating life a little better. Number one, the first thing that Tara did wrong is she set no standard for Peter. She just allowed, in the beginning of the relationship, in those formidable weeks of meeting someone and beginning to work with them in the forms of a relationship, you have to set some establishments. You have to set some boundaries. Boundaries help me understand where my lawn ends and my neighbor's lawn begins. So ladies, you gotta set boundaries with us. Guys will do usually what you allow them to do until you set some parameters around that behavior. Number two, the second thing that Tara did wrong with Peter is she took on the role of mothering him. She decided somewhere in her mind, I can make him a better man. Ladies, you do better changing the world before you ever change a man. If a man wants to change for you, trust me, ladies, from the bottom of my heart to you, we change when we see the benefit for the change. And the third thing that Tara did wrong was she allowed fantasy to interpret her reality. Now, we all have this image of what a relationship should be like, how we should be treated, kind of our wish list of how things should go. But the real issue with maturing is understanding between what you wish could happen and what's actually happening. Ladies, sometimes it is what it is, and you need to take that, trust your gut, go with that, because your life will be so much easier if you realize that fantasy should never override reality. Once again, this is Burley Jackson, author of The Modern Princess, a 21st Century Guide to Fairy Tale Relationships, out February 14th. Go to the website right now. Write this down, www.themodernprincess.org. That's themodernprincess.org. Let's talk. Let's dialogue. Join the chat. We look forward to talking with you. I hope you have an awesome day. I'll see you at the top.